YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Reggie with the light. Welcome to another episode of Narrowminded, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. And I also talk about topics and subjects that are important to me and that I find very interesting. So today's topic is going to be about the emasculation of black men, and this is going to be part 2. And the reason why I'm doing this show today is because I came across a crazy story while I was surfing online about a 13-year-old kid in Plano, Texas being forced to drink pee. Now, the crazy thing about this is in Plano, Texas. The 13-year-old kid name is Samarian Humphrey, right? He was invited by some white kids to come to a sleepover. Now, this is in Plano, Texas. He was invited by some white kids to come to a sleepover. Little did he know that he was going to be, the butt of all the jokes. This is going to be a sleepover from hell, basically a sleepover that he'll never forget, a sleepover that's going to damage him for the rest of his life. So he go over there to the sleepover. Little did he know that it was all just to, pretty much terrorize him and bully him and do some racist shit. Like, let me tell y'all some of the shit that they did. Okay, first, they called him racial slurs. Of course, they called him racial slurs. They shot him with BB guns, and they woke him up in the middle of the night and told him if whoever breathed first got to drink this cup. Got to sip from the cup, and in the cup was urine from the white boys. So of course, they wake him up out of his sleep in the middle of the night. They already done took their breath, so of course he ended up taking it anyway. I don't even want to think about it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even want to think about it. But like I said, this is a prime example of the emasculation of black men. This is exactly what the powers that be want to happen. And and it's crazy because nowadays they just do it systematically. It's no more racism, so they had to erase racism and incorporate mass incarceration, or low income housing and things like that. It's all a pipeline from the schoolhouse to the jail cell. That's the type of lifestyle that they give young black African American men now. So once they get them into the jailhouse, now they in there with all men, no women around, for crimes, most of them didn't commit or, shouldn't have received that amount of time that they got for those crimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a part of the system. But every now and then you get some of the old school, acts that first of all, I ain't letting my kids go over. Nah, man. Nah, I'm good. That's why you gotta watch who you let your kids go over, spend the night at people's crib. People are creepy. Like, people are creeps. People are crazy. People are like you can't just be letting your kids just go spend the night over anybody's house. And this is a prime example. He the only black boy over there. And they over there shooting them with BB guns, calling them racial slurs, and making them drink pee from a cup. Like, yo, if it was any time to kill, now let me stop. I ain't trying to promote no violence. But if that was my son, it would be very hard for me to keep myself out of jail right now. It would be so hard for me to talk myself out of going to jail. I'm talking about doing a life bid. I'm talking about, either I'm going to jail and doing a life bid, or I'm going to the hood and get one of them, get a Damon. Y'all remember Damon off Next Friday when he was trying to get the rent money from his mom's? Yeah, y'all remember Damon. Yeah, I'm going to get a Damon from the hood, and I'm take Damon to where they stay at, and Damon gonna violate somebody over there. I don't know who it's gonna be, but somebody gonna get violated. You get what I'm saying? Because that's just crazy. But like I said, this is the culture of America. This is the psyche of America. This is the subconscious of America. Shit, it's even the conscious of America. This is what America do. they put their foot on a black man's neck and twist it and step on it and kick it. And they continue to try to do it over and over again. It always manifests itself in different generations. You know, and like I said, man, like if I was that dude's father, man, if I was, Sumerian Humphrey's father, I wouldn't know what, it would be so hard for me to stay out of jail. And they know that. They know like if you do anything, you're going to jail. So that's why they do these type of things, because they usually have the law on their side. Somebody got to pay for this. I don't been getting sued. I ain't trying to sue no. I want somebody got to either y'all gonna lock them up for life, or you gotta lock the parents up too. You gotta put charges on everybody. And I'm still handling it in the streets, because that's how y'all handle my son. Y'all handle my son like that, so somebody gonna get handled like that. It is what it is. I don't promote violence at all, but it's just certain situations where it's just almost impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't even imagine. Like now this boy gotta grow up. He's always gonna be affected by that. He's never gonna forget that. He's never going to. He's 13 years old. That's gonna kill you. That's attacking your manhood so hard. Like when you grow up and you think about that, you let somebody take advantage of you. Like nah, yo. Like that's on top of that, they're white, and it's just the whole thing between the white and the black. Like that's gonna cause so much. Hopefully he'll be okay. I ain't trying to wish, like pain and suffering on the kid. He already been through enough. This is totally embarrassing. But at the same time, hopefully everything turns out good and he becomes strong after this. But if I'm the pops, woo boy, that's wild, yo. I don't care how I gotta do it. It could be midnight, pitch dark. I'm in the bush. Like something gotta happen, yo. Man, but anyway, man, that's another example of the emasculation of the black man in America. I had to do this, bring awareness to this what happened. Like I said, this happened in Plano, Texas. It was a 13-year-old. The black boy name was Sumerian Humphrey. His name was Sumerian Humphrey. All the boys went to the same middle school. And they invited this boy over for a sleepover to torture him all weekend. Something got to be wrong with their parents, because the apple ain't gonna fall too far from the tree. Their parents can't be all the way there. Who was chaperoning? Who was the parents? Who was responsible for having these heathens? Who's responsible for birthing these type of evil? You know how they depict us in the news whenever we do something crazy. This is how they need to be depicted, because this was just, come on, man. You got to be messed up mentally. You got to be really messed up mentally to do something like that. You got to be messed up mentally. You got to be messed up emotionally. You got to be messed up spiritually. You ain't even got no spirit. You ain't even got no God in you. You doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like when people do shit like that, they have no God in them. So what's up with the parents? They damn sure ain't gonna have no God. If it was the upper room. When I'm sending them to the upper room. But anyway, let me stop. But anyway, man, that's it. Oh, yeah. Y'all already know, got the African, that's in the heart. But I got the New York state of mind. No, I'm joking, but no, I'm not joking. That ass. But anyway, it's your boy Reggie with the light, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. Thank you for watching another episode of Narrowminded. I'm out.